Hi everyone, thank you for joining the RMIT Student Club session. In this session, you'll be able to watch a loop of the 2020 club events to gain a bit of an insight about what it's like to be a part of a student club here at RMIT. There will also be an opportunity at the end to meet two of our club committee members from our Curated Collective Club and the Netball Club as well. So definitely stick around if you've got any questions that you would like answered. We would like to begin with an acknowledgement of country. RMIT University acknowledges the people of the Wurrung and Boonwurrung language groups of the Eastern Kulin Nation on whose unceded lands we conduct the business of the university. RMIT University respectfully acknowledges their ancestors and elders past and present. I hope you enjoy our session.
What did you learn in lockdown? Where are the best spots to find grain?
everyone, my name is Amelia and I'm the president of the RMIT Cheerleading and Dance Club. If you are here watching this video, it means that you are here for the virtual open days, which is super exciting, so welcome. Just a little bit about our club. So we are a competitive cheerleading and dance club, so we compete throughout the year against other universities. We train at least twice a week with all of our teams. So we offer cheerleading teams from beginner up until advanced. So that's the best thing about us. You don't need any prior experience to join. And we also offer 4 styles of dance, so 4 dance teams, which are jazz, lyrical, hip hop, and pom, which is a cheerleading style of dance with pom-poms, which is so much fun. We like to take ourselves seriously. We train a lot, and despite that, we also love to have a bit of fun. So we offer lots of events throughout the year, whether it be we have a cheer camp at the start of the year, we have O-Week parties, we have our cheer ball, lots of fun social stuff for you to get around. Something that I really love about this club is when I joined, I didn't know anyone. I had just started uni, thought I'd give cheerleading a go, came across the club, and everyone was super friendly and super welcoming, and everyone had a positive vibe, and I've now been part of the club for 5 years, and everyone here is like my family. It's been such an amazing experience being part of this club because there's just a huge sense of community, and we all just like love each other so much. As a whole, it's really cute. And it's such a great way to, like, when you join a club with the uni, it's such a great way to not only, get out there and be active, it's a great way to be social and make friends and meet people that you may not have had the opportunity to otherwise. So even if you don't join our club, even though you should, it's really good to get into joining any club, whether it's with RMIT Sport or RMIT Creative. Definitely really great idea to check everything out while you're here. But yeah, other than that, if you ever have any questions or if you ever want to reach out and see what we're all about, you can reach us on Instagram. Our @ is just @RMIT Cheerleaders. You can check us out on Facebook. You can just search up RMIT Cheer and Dance Club. Or again, if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to email us. So our email is in all lowercase, cheerleading.club@rmit.edu.au. And yeah, again, thanks so much for coming to check us out, and good luck with all of your virtual open day browsing, I guess.
Who are you, and what do you do?
I'm Sav, and I'm the Marketing Manager, Gear Officer, and Whitewater Leader at ROC.
I'm Brooke. I'm a hiking leader and a general committee member at ROC.
What the heck is ROC?
It'll really rock your socks.
So ROC is the RMIT Outdoors Club, and we are the most active outdoors club in Victoria.
What does the club do?
I think the better question is, what do we not do?
We do.
Climbing, bouldering, road, snow sports, mountain biking, paddling, rafting, surfing, cycling, trading.
And hiking.
Who's the club for?
If you want to go rock climbing or do a 6-day hike.
If you want to learn kayaking or surfing.
If you want to go camping or mountain biking.
If you want to go snorkeling or just want to meet some awesome new people.
If you want discounted outdoors gear.
If you're a broke student without a car but have a thirst for the great Australian outdoors.
Or just want to do laser tag and online games nights. Then you're in the right place.
Who's a part of the club?
We're all volunteers at ROC. We're all just people who've joined up and want to share their knowledge and experiences with everyone. We love the outdoors and we want you to enjoy it as much as we do.
What if people haven't had much outdoors experience?
We're super beginner friendly.
Yeah, you don't even have to have gone camping, rock climbing,
Brooke, stop!
bouldering, kayaking,
Oh my god, Brooke!
canoeing.
Brooke!
Anyway, you can be totally new to outdoor activities and still come along on club trips. Our leaders are super friendly and welcome people of all skill levels to participate.
And you don't need any gear or transport. We provide all the gear and organize the carpooling. Plus, you can hire all the gear for your own personal adventures.
Why else should people join the club?
Having an active leadership role in a university club like ROC looks really good in your resume. Plus, you can get some great references when you're applying for your jobs. Trust me, it helps.
That was great. We appreciate your time. Any last words?
So come and let us rock your world.
Where can we find out more?
To check out your upcoming adventures, go to rock.org.au/trips or follow RMIT Outdoors Club on Instagram.
Hi. Hi everyone. So I'm Rosina. Oh, it's not starting. You good? Great. Hello, I'm Rosina, and I am a executive member of the curatorial collective, and I was previously the president. And I'll be answering your questions today with Mia.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mia and I'm studying a Bachelor of International Studies and I'm the current secretary of the RMIT Netball Club.
Great. I think we've got a couple of questions in the chat that wasn't addressed fully. Shall we start from the top? And let's see. Where shall we start?
Shall we start off with the question about how much work is involved in being on the committee team?
Yeah, great. I think for different teams definitely is different. So, and also is kind of depends on which time of the year there is, what kind of events you're running, and what position you are in the committee team. So for me, when I was the president of the curatorial collective, it was very, very busy, but I enjoyed it a lot. Spent quite a few hours having meetings, writing proposals, and planning events as such. And usually we have a weekly meeting, which goes on for an hour. I think that's what most clubs does. Or sometimes if it's not as busy, they can go like a 1 hour meeting per fortnight, especially after COVID. There's been a lot of rescheduling and plannings around that. But if you are on a executive role, if you are planning things and if you are on a more busy time of the year, it can go take quite a lot of your commitment. And so
building on what Rosina just said, there is also the opportunity to be in levels that have a lot less commitment. So I know for the RMIT Netball Club, we have a lot of general committee members who their only real responsibilities are to come and help out at events and to come to our meetings, which are probably only once every 4 to 6 weeks, with the opportunity to help out more if they would like to, which is a really good opportunity if you're like maybe a first year student who's a bit nervous about joining a club and just wants to kind of try it out a little bit.
Okay. And yes, and the next question is, do employees really care about co-curricular involvement, or do they care about your grades, results, and more? So I think, again, it really depends. So for me, I'm doing a PhD in arts and in architecture, and also my background was in fine arts. So the curatorial collective was very related to what I want to pursue in my career, and I find it very helpful when I talk to not necessarily employers, but talk to managers at the gallery or other professionals. It's very good to demonstrate that you have this kind of leadership experience. But at the same time, other than that, it really helps you to build on a lot of soft skills. And also it's a great opportunity for you to meet a lot of people from different area that might be helpful for you in the future.
There's a few questions that have come through asking if you can be on more than one club, and if there's any smaller clubs apart from like the RSC and the Creative Club. There are plenty of clubs with RMIT. Even if you just like pop it in Google, it will come up. There's things that go from like the Snow Sports Club to the Netball Club to the Soccer Club, and there's more ones related to like creative things, fashion and performing arts, and you can be a member of as many clubs as you like. I know quite a few people who are members of more than one club, and there's also a question that came through about paying for clubs. So each club has different fees. Unfortunately, they're not included in your RMIT University fees, but most clubs' fees are very reasonable, and a lot of clubs will offer payment plans or kind of like ways to work it out so that you can always join the club and play the sport or do the things you love for as like cheap as possible to make it feasible.
So we've got a few more questions. What is the curatorial club? I'll publish that one. So the curatorial club is it really is a club started by the students from arts management team, but then now it has expanded to all students who are interested in art and design. Different to public art club or like other art clubs, we are more interested in facilitating a connection between the student artists and the galleries or other events opportunities. So we take a lot of people or like reply to emails, helping them on if they have anything that they want to exhibit or display, or we mostly run a lot of art or like curatorial workshops in collaboration with the galleries throughout RMIT and some of the other external whether it's universities or organizations. So a lot of panel talks, a lot of just perks here and there. And there's many other questions. Is there a drawing or art club? Yes, there is, but I'm not sure how they are doing in the current situation. There is a life drawing club, but because of COVID, I think finding models and having group gathering has been difficult for them. But I can send you the link later, and maybe you can get in touch with them or check their social media to see if they are still active right now.
Yeah, getting in contact with clubs' social media is a really good way to contact them if you're interested. It's very, very easy if you just like pop it in Facebook or Instagram, and that way you can always ask any questions specifically to them. We've also just put a link in one of the questions to see all the clubs. So if you wanted to have a look in there, it kind of has all of the clubs. There's a question about what the committee team is. Rosina, would you like to answer that one?
What is the committee team? So so for an official RMIT club, you have to be approved by the big RMIT umbrella, whether it's on the sports or RMIT creative. And the committee team is usually there will be a president, there will be executives, there will be secretary and treasury and other roles. It's slightly different across different clubs. And what they do is different to the members who are hopefully like active members who participate in club activities. The committees are the ones who facilitate these activities and organize these events, and they are a kind of like a great middleman between the students and the school, and also about fundings and about external organizations, things like that. And also they are the ones who are responsible for putting events together in collaboration with the uni. It really depends. And
we've got a question about RMIT FC membership. What is this? The RMIT FC is RMIT Football Club, which is not the AFL club. It is the soccer club. So there's a difference between the two of them. Are there facilities for music club? I'm honestly not sure about that one. Rosina, do you have any idea if there's facilities for music clubs?
I've known some. So there is the RMIT Creative Space, and I've known music students and rock clubs, and there are also a couple of buildings in city campus that have been provided to the RMIT choirs. So they have a club space basically to participate, but I'm not sure about other facilities in terms of instruments. Lawrence, I think this might be what you're after. But yes, the best way to get in touch with that and like get that information is to contact the club executives, and they always friendly to answer your questions through emails.
Yeah, awesome. And there was a question about if there's a social sport club. RMIT as a university actually runs social sport weekly at the uni. So I think it's Tuesdays in non-COVID times. So they run different sports every week, whether it's netball, soccer, basketball, and you can just rock up and play. You don't have to pre-book or anything, which is a really good opportunity as well if you've never played a lot of these sports before, to just go have some fun and try it out before joining an actual club.
Okay. So there's a question about what music clubs are offered. I'll publish that. So once again, there's a range of different music clubs. There are orchestras and choirs in general, and there are some smaller ones. But the best way for you to navigate is to go to the RMIT link, and I will put this link again. So clubs, and then if you can go to creative clubs, and under there will be a tab selecting different kinds of, you can navigate on different kinds of clubs. And one of the options is music. So, or you can just search in the search bar to see what kind of keywords come up. Great.
There was a question if there's a lot of clubs at Bundoora. Yeah, there is quite a few clubs at Bundoora. Bundoora actually has really great sporting facilities. So there's probably just as many clubs out at Bundoora. But a lot of clubs do offer like sporting facilities at Bundoora or in the city or around all different places. So it's very easy to be able to play a sport or join a club depending on where you live. And another note on fees for members of clubs is that some clubs do have sponsors that can help pay the fees as well. So that's just another option.
Yes, so there really is a lot of different opportunities, and because the clubs are so diverse, some are student-led, some are more university-led. They operate in different ways, but they're very supportive in general. And then in terms of fees, it's quite, I think it's quite generous what the facility offers. And yes, I think we're about time, and we should probably wrap up now. Thank you for joining us. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to email the RMIT support lines, and also just email the club executives directly. I'm sure they're always happy to get in touch with new students and people who are interested to participate. Great. Thank you all.